Okay, today we're going to be doing the part one of cutting for your door. Okay, we're going to make a raised, this is called a raised panel, or in our case a panel door. We're going to be cutting your pieces. What I've already prepped up through our whole squaring process is our stiles and our rails. The way these are going to look is when they go together, they're going to be like this, but they're going to fit inside. So we're going to use our raised panel cutters, our actual rail and stile bits. And what these are for is creating the coping cut. So the first cut we're going to make is called a cope. When you do this, what you're going to be looking at is choosing what piece you want to have as the front and the back of your door. Same as always in a router, you decide you want to see is going to face down to the table. Okay? So I'm going to describe everything we have to do first, then I'm going to turn the machine on because it is quite loud. And remember the planer incident where things worked out better with the sound off. Okay? So we're going to choose that this is going to be our front. Okay, so when I make my cuts on here, I use my sled. I push the sled up against the side of this faceplate. I put the wood on top. I push it tight right up to the white bar. Then I take my toggle and I press down, just like that. Now when I'm making my cut, I have to ensure that this piece of the sled stays tight to here, like that. And what I like to do is I get to have my hand on top and I'm holding in this direction, and then what I'm going to do is as I'm pushing, I'm just going to push it straight through the bit. Like that, all the way to the side, but I have to keep it tight. Now, upon finishing this cut, a very routine mistake people will make is they'll take it and they will flip it over. Now, if you make the second cut, you are restarting, okay? On this machine, when we keep our good side down, we make our first cut, we take and we spin, okay? And then we lock it down, make our next cut. The part one will make 4 cuts. You're making 4 coping cuts, 2 in the end of each of these called your rails. Okay, so I'll lock it in place. Okay, it's locked in, my dust collector is ready. I'm going to put the power on because this thing makes a lot of noise and a lot of dust. Part one gives you what they call a rail cut. Okay?